everyone, and welcome to your Fitness Dance Upper Body Beginners session. My name's Claire and I'm going to be leading you through your session today. So let's begin. The feet nice and wide. We're going to take some gentle head and neck rolls. So ear to shoulder, gently bring the chin to the chest, over to the other side. And again, ear to shoulder. Good, very nice. Take your time with this. Lovely. And let's do one more. Okay, bringing the feet in, bring your head back, marching on the spot. So gently starting to pick the feet up, and we're going to take some shoulder rolls here as well. Good, opening up that chest, drawing them back. And remember, you can take this march at your own pace. If you prefer, just do the shoulder rolls. Rolling it back and down. Good, open out that chest, nice and wide. And if you want to, bring them in. Get out any tension in the shoulders and neck here. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so taking the feet about hip width, we're going to bring the knee to the elbow now. So you're going to draw the leg across and then opposite. And again. Keep it going. That's it. And if you can't quite bring that knee to the elbow, it's not a problem. Tap down to the thigh instead. Okay, next move. Jack tap. So we're going to tap out to the side. Like a little half jumping jack, and give those arms a little swing. Good, so just make sure you've got plenty of room around you for when you're lifting those arms. Good job, guys. Okay, box steps. So we're going wide, wide, narrow. Sink into the heels. Good, bend those knees. Mix it up, you can go with the other leg. And again. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's loosen off those hips. So working through the hips there, lots of figure of eights, give them a little wiggle, side to side. Good. Last few seconds here. Okay, let's move it on into our lateral lunge side pulse. So I'm going to step my right leg wide, take a little pulse, knee in line with the ankle, coming back in, and other side. Good, keeping that chest up, driving those hips back a little. Good, and again. Good, well done. Torso swing. So I'm just going to rotate from the center. That's it. Keep those arms nice and heavy here. Going side to side. So really getting that full body motion action here. Good job, team. Okay, and just to finish off, bring it back into a little march. If you want to, drive that heel up a little higher. So we're taking it into a little bottom kick there. That's it, so you're going to stretch out those thighs. March. And then kicking up. So hopefully you're all feeling a little bit warmer back at home. We're going to move on to our first section. So we've got 5 exercises, 1 minute each. We've got no weights in this one. So taking the legs wide, pushing the arms out to the side. We're going to take little circles here. Good, so keeping those arms straight, but without over-tensing into those elbows and shoulders. And then other way. So like you're washing the windows with your hands. Backwards. And then coming forwards. Good, really keeping that chest nice and open. Thinking about your posture here as well, everybody. So drawing that navel into your spine, keeping those shoulders back and down. And if this is too much here, you can also take the seated, so please bear that in mind if you need to. Okay, got a few more seconds here. Good, already starting to feel those shoulders starting to burn up now. And bringing it in. Good, last 5 seconds everyone, then we're going to move on to our next little arm combination. So exercise 2. So this is like the Vogue action in the Madonna video, so we're going to go with our arms forwards, forwards, and then you go cross, cross, head, head, and then we're going to take a big stretch pushing out. Let's try that again. So we're going forwards, forwards, cross, cross, head, head, push it out. Have we got that? Let's try and go a little bit quicker. Forwards, cross, head, push away. So we're getting that shoulder and upper back activation. And you can imagine you're in a music video now at home. We go again. Forwards, cross, side, push. Let's try it with the other arm. So forwards. And there's always one side that feels a little trickier than the other here. Good. How are we getting on back at home? And again. Cross. And push. Last few seconds, everybody. Forward. Good. Push. Well done. So next exercise, I want you to take right angles with your arms, open your chest, and we're going to squeeze the arms in and open out. So a nice big out breath as we draw the arms in, opening out across the chest. So you're going to feel this really starting to work into the backs of the shoulders. You're going to feel a lovely stretch as you draw those arms in, and a nice big chest opener as the arms come out. Good. And like I said before, if at any point you feel like you're better off doing these sat down and just focusing on the upper body there, please do. Open out. Good. Big old squeeze. Bring it in. And open. Good job, guys. Well done. Good. So hopefully you're starting to feel that sensation in the backs of the shoulders there. Squeezing those arms in, opening back out. Got about 10 seconds left here. And open. Good. And again, squeeze. And open. Good. Repeat. Squeeze. And open. Okay, next move there, everyone. So we've got some punches across the body. So if you're standing, take your legs wide. We're going to go punch, punch. Good. So aiming for the corners of the room. If you're seated, good. Keep those hips nice and still and just fire that punch across. So I really want you to feel you're utilising, really working that back and shoulder as you power the arm through. Let's go a bit lower. So across and down. Good job, team. Stay with me if you can. You're breathing here. You want to take a nice big out breath as you punch. Let's take it lower. Good, good. Got about another 15 seconds here before we move into our next exercise. Good. Feel the power from that shoulder there, everyone. Good. You can mix up this combo however you like. High to low, low to high, or you can stay in the middle. Okay, last move of this section. So you've got a little flex and a push with the arms. So splaying the fingers, pushing the hands and arms up from the shoulders, little soft bend in the knees to power up. Good job, everybody. So you get a lovely stretch there through the body as you push those arms up and rise. Good. Okay, let's mix it up. So we're going to take single, single, double. Single, single, double. And again, single, single, double. Good job, team. Single, single, double. Last 10 seconds. Good job, guys. Stay with me. You're so nearly there for this section. Good. Okay, last one. Well done. So the next part of the workout we're going to move on to is going to involve some weights. If you don't have weights at home, what you can do is either take a can of baked beans or you can fill up some small water bottles and that will add a bit of additional weight. So I'm going to show you the next move. I'm using 2 kilogram weights. You're going to take the legs nice and wide so you've got a good base underneath you. Bicep curl, so the elbows are in. You're going to squeeze the arms up and then extend out. And again, squeezing up. Good. And down. Well done. Coming up. And down. Let's try a hammer curl now. So this is going to work a little bit tighter across the chest and into the fronts of those shoulders a little bit more as well as the biceps. Good. And same here. Make this one work for you, everyone. So you can do the normal curl, you can do the hammer curl, you can do a bit of both. So I might do one of these. Good. And then I might do one of these. Good. Let's try 2 more. Coming up. And down. Good. Okay, so next move, everyone. So for the next minute, we're going to take an exercise called a bent over row. So I want you, keeping your feet just slightly wider than hip width, hinge forward, but keeping that back nice and flat. Arms extend out in front of you. I'm going to squeeze my arms in and back, drawing the shoulder blades together and extending forwards. Okay, squeezing in and out and in. Good. And out. So double arms together first, feeling those shoulder blades draw back, opening the chest. Good. Now we're going to try single, single, double. So I'm going to go single, single, 2 doubles. Double, down, double. And again, we go down, left. How are we getting on? Double, so really working into that upper back. Good, let's try one more. Single, single, now double. Good. Okay, next move, team. If you can carry on, we're going to take the arms up. This is called a lat raise, so slightly lower than the shoulders, keeping the arms nice and straight. Front raise, arms come up. Good, and slowly down. Okay, let's try that again. Here we go, so lifting up. Nice big out there. Inhale at the top, exhale down. Good, now I want you to take your time for this one and really focus on keeping that nice controlled posture, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Good. And like I said before, team, if you feel like you need to sit down for these ones, you absolutely can, okay? And then just focus on those arms. Good, we're coming up, nice and slow. And down. Well done. Okay, next exercise is called an upright row. So give yourself a good base for the feet. We're going to take the elbows nice and wide. So I want you to imagine you're drawing a big old smiley face with your elbows to your wrist there. Elbows are nice and high, but ears and shoulders away from each other. Coming down. And again. Good. Lovely. So you're going to feel this a little bit in the front of the shoulders, but also working into that back there. And again, coming up. Good. Nice and slow, everybody. And down. Good. And again, here we go. Up. Good. Elbows nice and wide, chest open and down. Good. And again, everyone. You're doing such a great job. Well done. And coming down. Last 10 seconds here before we move into our next exercise. Up. Good. And down. Lovely. Okay, next exercise is called a tricep kickback. So again, we're going to hinge over from the hips, taking those arms forward, and then what I want you to do is bring them back at right angles, but making sure you're keeping that back nice and extended still. We're going to take both arms back and coming in. And again, squeezing back. So notice the arms are coming back to their original starting position. They're not swinging forward. And you're going to feel this in those triceps, in the back of those arms, everybody. Squeeze. And down. And out. Good. And coming in. Well done, everybody. So get that nice extension in the arms. And coming back. Good. Last 10 seconds. Excellent. Good. How are we feeling at home? I'm sure you guys are doing a great job. And bring it in. Good. One more. Okay then, everybody. So the last section of the class, we've got a little mat section here. Okay, so keep your weights nearby if you wish to continue using them. We're going to come down to the mat. We're going to set up into a little basic press-up position and try a few press-ups today. So coming down towards the knees, we're going to bring the wrists and shoulders in line. To get into the right placement, draw the knees off into plank and then lower the knees from here. So you're now in your press-up position. Arms just slightly wider than shoulder width. And we're going to start by bringing the chest forward and your elbows are firing towards the back corners of the room, opening the chest. So we've got a nice inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. If that feels too much there, what you can do is bring the knees in. So you're in a box position. Take the arms a little wider. And keeping the hips and the backs and knees in line, you can take the press up from here as well. Good. Okay, great. Okay, so moving on. So we're going to work into those triceps again now. So two options here for your dips, everybody. Wrists and shoulders in line, hips between the shoulders and the knees, and I'm going to push the hips up. So the forward tricep dip looks like this. We're going down. And down. Good. So the arms are bending, which is why the hips are dropping. The hips don't move independently here. If this is your first time doing the tricep dip and that feels too much, drop the hips down and draw back here instead. Keeping that navel pulled in towards the spine, chest nice and open. Good. So those are your two options, team, okay? And we'll go again. So I'll come back to the pull once again if anybody's joining me with those. 5 more seconds. And up. And again. Elbows back. Good. Okay, so we're back round onto our fronts now. So back into that kneeling plank press-up position. So full plank, lower the knees. Now from here, I'm going to try and tap to my shoulder and down, shoulder and down. So really trying to keep my hips nice and level, shoulders level. Option here, little hand lift, okay, if that feels too much. Now, if you want a bit more here, extend that spine a little further over the upper body. Good. Well done, everybody. So you're going to feel this a lot, see, to the wrists, forearms, shoulders. Make sure those fingers are nice and spread. And you're using the pads of the fingers as well for additional support there. Good. If you're struggling with that flexion in your wrists here, what you can also do is roll up a towel underneath those hands, make it into a little sausage shape, and place your hands on top of that for a little bit of extra support. Okay, let's try 2 more. Okay, so last 2 exercises of the round, everybody. We're going to be lying down on our back, so just make sure you've got a nice comfortable mat underneath you or a nice soft carpet. And we're going to lie down. Okay, so from here, I'm going to take the arms wide with my weights, and I'm going to push them up towards the ceiling, making sure they're no higher than the sternum, so we don't want them back here, slightly forwards, and opening out. Good. So we're going to open the chest, and also work into those shoulders. We take that dumbbell push up. Good. And coming back. And again, everybody, squeeze. And open. Lovely job. So those arms, so those triceps, the back of your arms, just hovering slightly off the floor as you do this. Good, let's try 1 more here, everybody. Good, good. Okay, and last one, chest fly. So I'm going to open out here with my dumbbells in this position this time. So in a vertical grip, and I'm going to push in. So this is activating the muscles across the chest a little bit more now. Keeping the elbows flexed, both arms working together. And again, everybody. And open. Well done, team. You are so nearly there now. And open. And again, coming up. And open. Good. And squeeze. Let's try 1 more round. And open out. Good, good. Well done. And then bring those arms in. Gently bring the weights down. Good. And we're going to think about coming up off the mat now. So what I want you to do is bring the legs in a little bit closer. We're going to roll to one side. Take your time here to come up. Slowly push into the one side. And then when you can, start to bring yourselves up. And just check, obviously, if you've been using weights, that they are away from the body as we start our cool down, everyone. Well done. So taking the legs nice and wide. Good. Once you're back up standing and feeling nice and in control, tapping the legs side to side. Good. Releasing any tension in those shoulders. Good. Well done, everybody. Rolling back. Good. Rolling in. Okay, let's continue a little bit of a nice gentle movement. So we're going to take a little step and reach to the side. Good. Softening those knees, really feeling the stretch through the sides as you reach across the corners of the room. Well done, taking the legs nice and wide. We're going to keep them still now. Turn them out slightly. Drive the hips back, nice big full breath. And out. And in. And out. Well done, everyone. In. And out. Let's go again. In. And out. Well done. Good. And then from here, rolling the shoulders. Open. Good. And again. Using that breath. Now coming in. In. Good. And again. Lovely. Bring the feet in, everybody. Taking one hand on top of the other, push up towards the ceiling. Now, if you can, following your hands down, so using that eye gaze, chin to chest, rolling down through the spine. Good. And just make sure the eyes stay in focus here. Rolling up. Coming back up. And again. Good. And if you're not comfortable going the whole way down, take a stretch up to the ceiling. And then just gently release the upper back over. Okay, so that's your other option. If not, continue to roll down to the floor, so we're getting a nice release there through the body. A little stretch in those hamstrings and lower back. And coming back up. Good. Let's take some stretches. So static stretches now. So we're going to take a calf stretch here. Just opening out the chest. Good. So even though we focus more on upper body, we did a little bit of leg movement with some of the moves. So just make sure they're nice and relaxed. Changing sides. So one leg in front, one leg behind. Make sure there's enough pressure in that back heel. Good job. Quadricep stretch. So you can do this holding onto a chair. One, stable wall. Heel coming into the hip. This is your advanced option. We'll just keep the leg in at 90 degrees. And then switching sides. Good. It's a good one for balance there as well, but make sure you've got a nice safe setting so you can do this exercise. Option. Drawing that leg in. So you've got a lovely stretch in the front of that thigh there. That's it. Just finishing off with a nice chest opener. Open the chest, bring the eye gaze up. Rounding the shoulders. So this one should feel really nice after all that upper body we've done. Opening, drawing the shoulder blades back. And so let's go two more. Open. And good. Arms in. And gently bringing the ear towards the shoulder. Taking a nice gentle neck stretch. And hopefully that heart rate has come down. Back to where we started before we started our workout today. Going into the other side. Good, shoulders nice and relaxed here. And bring it back in. Brilliant job, everybody. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Hope you enjoyed today's session, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.